Nice hat.
Hey, a hat.
Hats off! Get the hats! Get the hats!
Hats. You need hats.
We are live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Well-Hatted Cinema Club. I'm Eric, joined as always by my incredibly handsome co-host. Give it up for Micah and Brian. Look at these guys, man. Wow. Guys, we're coming off the back of our biggest episode ever. It was our celebration of our 1 year anniversary of the pod, and we really appreciate all the engagement, all the likes, views, and our latest episode. We can't tell you how much it means to us. So if you're just tuning in for the first time, welcome. Again, we do this every week. We're live on social media, Instagram, TikToks. We're talking about all your favorite shows, all your favorite movies. So please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment on what you guys want us to see next. We really appreciate you guys interacting with us. So can't wait to keep bringing it to you. But as always, we're just going to jump right in. We got a lot to talk about this week, and we're going to go around the horn if I haven't missed anything, right, guys? Talk about what we've been watching.
No, that sounds good.
So. I think you're good.
I've gone first the last 2 weeks. Someone else has to go.
Okay, pick it. Volunteer someone. Volunteer.
I'm going to you, Brian. You're going first this week.
All right. Well, I had a few watches this week. One of which was I rewatched Tropic Thunder for the first time in a long time. And, I mean, that's just one it's so funny. The cast is so stacked, it's actually absurd. Where Ben Stiller is low-key, I mean, he wrote it, helped write and directed it, where he's low-key one of the, least funny people in his own movies. Yeah. Which is funny. I mean, listen, everyone's firing all cylinders. I think one of the slept-on, sneaky parts, everyone talks about Tom Cruise. It's like, Matthew McConaughey, just being this dorky-ass agent, kind of cracks me up. Like, he literally flies down to fucking Southeast Asia just to deliver that TiVo for Tug Speedman. I mean, it's great. I watched Taylor Sheridan's Frontier trilogy, consisting of Hell or High Water, Sicario, and Wind River. All I think is top-notch viewing. Wind River is my favorite. I think that's one he directed himself. I think that one is, for me, is I always say it's very I think it should be necessary viewing for people, just about because it's one of those subjects a lot of people don't know a lot about, things that go on like the Res. But then you have Sicario, which has Denis and Roger Deakins working it, and that thing is fucking sick. But Hell or High Water, if you haven't seen it in a while, give it a rewatch. It's honestly it's a banger movie. And for one that he opened up, I forget who he had directing that one. Let's see if I can find it. David Mackenzie, who I think he's done a bunch of stuff. Anywho, I thought it was great. Those are a great watch. I think they're all on streaming. I think Sicario's on Peacock and Wind River and Hell or High Water on Netflix. So I was like, screw it, why not? And then the other ones to watch. Carly and I rewatched Cheaper by the Dozen 2, not the first one.
Why 2?
Yeah,
because she likes 2. 2's her favorite, man, and I enjoyed it. Listen, it's good family.
Did you understand what was happening on? What about the other 6 kids? Did you know where they came from?
I did. I seen the first one, Micah. I know it's
all right.
It's a fun. It's way less serious. Where the first one's all about dad's not there for them, kids feeling abandoned. This one is fun in the sun.
Yeah, there's a lake house.
Lake hijinks. It was fun. Speaking of lake hijinks, we watch Hell of a Summer again, just because why not? Pod's been talking about it a lot. It's been great. And I just want to wrap it up. The last thing I watched was one night I have Mike's Disney Plus, so I threw on Star Wars: The Last Jedi, which I hadn't seen since it was all the talk. Things I liked about it, things I didn't, but God, how far we've strayed from in a lot of these movies where I'm watching it, I'm like, this looks like visually the greatest Star Wars movie I've seen in a while. And that's just because everything looks like shit now. And it's
you're not moved by the Mandalorian and Grogu on the sleigh,
It's a live action baby. What are you talking about?
It's something about the depth of field and the color just really pop in this one. But it is funny. I think I said in my review where I was like, watching this now, how far we've digressed in terms of Star Wars content. But there's exceptions, right, to the rule. It's we really blamed everything on this movie. And now this movie was 2017. It's been almost a decade. it really isn't that bad. And I said, it's like we're talking about, it's like blaming Mitt Romney for what's going on in this country right now.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we talking about?
That was such a funny letterbox.
But for me, like, it's like
review,
people like, oh, this all goes back to The Last Jedi. Does it? Like, maybe that's, I don't know. Man, that was what I watched. Micah, what did you get into this week?
Man, I was looking back. I've watched quite a few. So I finished all of my narrative movies for the Oscars that I'm going to watch.
Nice.
I just have 5 documentaries to watch left.
You know what I want to hear about, Micah? You know which one I want to hear about. Tell me about Neil Diamond.
We'll get there. We'll get there. So I watched Surat, which I didn't really like that much, but I totally understand its like sound nomination. Thought it was cool. Not about going to an EDM rave in the desert. It's like a survival story. So it's like, I mean, people start dropping like flies at one point. Then I watched It Was Just an Accident, which was a cool movie. Honestly, really movie-like, considering they filmed it in secret. Like, there's a lot of stuff that you're like, they probably just were like, pull the car over for the scene, and we'll just shoot it in secret on the sidewalk. Mm-hmm. And they had to keep it moving like that. I think the co-writer...
Where did they film it?
Iran.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. So he was, like, banned from filmmaking for a while.
I remember hearing that, yeah.
He was filming not movies in secret, and then they unbanned him, and he immediately made this. Can't keep him down.
Nah.
Really like that one. Watched The Voice of Hin Rajab, which is almost a documentary because they use the real phone calls between the Red Crescent, like their version of like 911, like the ambulance people, and the little girl Hind. So that was like a super heavy emotional movie. I think it should be a watch. I don't know if it'll win, but that was really good. And then Mike and I started watching the Rambo series.
Wow.
And that's cool.
First Blood Part 2, then Rambo 2.
Rambo 3.
Rambo 3.
Yeah. So we got through First Blood Parts 1 and 2. Really cool by Sylvester Stallone to like create this character. He like created the character, he plays him. I think he wrote at least the second one. He wrote it with James Cameron, and then he starts directing them later on. Yeah, all his projects, like all of his iconic characters, Rambo, Rocky, it's all him. Like he's like, I wrote these, created the character, he directs the later ones. Yeah. So I mean, they're his babies. They're cool. Weird politics, because it is an action movie, but also he's like, I'm just a vet that my country doesn't love me, and then he'll do like millions of dollars of damage to like a civilian town, and you're like, I don't know, man, like I wouldn't like you either. And then he's like, I gotta go to Vietnam to fix it because my country doesn't love me, and then he'll like blow up a small village, and you're like, I don't know, man, like, I don't know.
Rambo.
But it was like really fun. You can see like where other movies like borrowed stuff. There's a hilarious scene where he's like hunting down these Russians in Vietnam for some reason, and it's just like a little montage. He's just like snatching dudes. He's really filmed in both like a villain, like a monster, a movie monster, where you're just like guys walking, you hear a rustle, next thing you know, like hand over your mouth,
Rambo's coming,
snatched you on the ground. But there's one scene, this guy's like in front of this like mud wall, and then you just see Rambo's eyes open in the back, and he just takes him. So funny. And then did a little bit of a double feature at the movies, watched The Moment, and then Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die was really cool. Kind of like a
I want to try to see that tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
I won't go too in depth, but it has like real sorry to bother you energy, like really absurd and satirical. I like that. The Moment was interesting. Didn't know what to expect, but she basically made a movie about like, what if, she made the Brat album really popular. She's like, what if I went on tour and everything was bad actually, and like it's just like a dark side that didn't happen of like the tail end of that summer. So that was interesting because like I was watching, I was like, man, she comes off terrible, like she sucks. And then like by the time the movie's over, you're like, oh, okay, that was all on purpose. There's some fun cameos. That was cool. But yeah, Sung Blue is of like the Iron Claw variety, where the first trailer, you're like, okay, this is like a fun wrestling movie, and they're doing a line dance at a wedding. You watch this, you're like, Hugh Jackman singing Neil Diamond in like a sequin shirt. Like, I don't want to watch this. Yeah. And then you watch it, and it like starts off with Hugh Jackman in an AA meeting with a guitar, and I felt like Eric in that moment. I was just angry. I was like, this is about to get me started hitting the bottle if I was in that AA meeting. Apparently, and he's like, I do this every year on my sober birthday for the past 30 years or something.
He sings.
This song sung Blue, actually. Title of the movie, boom. Like, and so he starts, and I'm like, woof, what are we doing? But then, heinously dark turn. Just all of it. Suicide. No, not suicide, but like depression, mutilation, alcoholism, heart attacks. There's a scene after he meets his wife. His stepdaughter, she gets like mangled by a car. You see this in the trailer. So he's covered in her blood in the hospital. The daughter shows up. She's obviously freaking out. And he starts having a heart attack from the stress. And they're in a hospital. So instead of flagging down anybody, he drags her into a side hospital room covered in her mom's blood. And is like, I'm having a heart attack. You need to grab. He starts pointing at the electric paddles. Then he fucking dies. And she's screaming. And then she just has to shock him back to life, which she does. And I was like, that's probably the most emotionally
traumatize your stepkids. 101.
So irresponsible. And then they just like cut away to like a few months later, and like, she's recovering. But I was like, are we gonna address what he put her through for no reason? So that's the kind of movie that is.
I
marketed that movie.
It looks like a hunky dory.
There is a lot of singing. They really beat you over the head with Neil Diamond is more than Sweet Caroline, but you get maybe like you get like 5 Neil Diamond songs, but they do play Sweet Caroline like a shit ton, like a lot. There's like multiple montages set to it. They perform it.
Gotta get people in the seats, man. They gotta give what they pay for. What do they say? They want you to play the hits.
Play the hits.
You gotta go to Rolling Stones. They want to see Satisfaction. It's like
Well,
cool.
Yeah. Finished the animated movies. Some of them are pretty dark. Some of them aren't. I saw Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. Really funny. Don't want to say anything about it. Don't watch the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta get back in theaters tomorrow. I gotta finally get the days lined up. There's things back in theaters. It was kind of a weird week in the middle. We're back. Yeah. I like this A-list count for this membership count for this last half of this month, because I feel like there was a weird gap like between this past week where there was only a couple movies really coming out. I know you had some early access, Micah, but it was just kind of a weird time. I'm ready to get back in theaters. Eric, you want to or Micah? Did you have another one? I'm sorry.
I mean, there's like I watched The Ugly Stepsister, the last like hair and makeup one. Okay. That one got in for like the gore and stuff. Maybe the first time ever a camera zoomed into Cinderella's butthole. But that's all I have to say about that one. Eric, what are you watching?
You have my attention.
I don't know how I'm supposed to follow up Cinderella's butthole.
Cinderella's button inside.
Well, not like inside, but it's like. I get your point.
Yeah. No, that's gross.
This is in terms of nothing really that new for me this week. A lot of rewatches. David wanted to rewatch the Hobbit movies, so I was kind of in and out of those.
You really like that?
That's the third one. It's the third one, right? I think I just saw you didn't like that one.
I mean, I've seen these movies before, and I've never rewatched them. I saw bits of the first one with him, but I stopped watching. I got to sit through all of Desolation of Smaug with him, and I think that's the best one of the three.
That was my favorite, I think.
That's the one with the dragon?
Yeah. It's like the first time the dragon shows up near the end.
Yeah.
They're in the gold house, yeah.
You get Benedict Cumberbatch.
He's the dragon?
Yes, as the dragon. I just feel bad for Sir Ian McKellen in this movie. Like, it just, like, this is an extremely weak script. They do not, Peter Jackson, I feel bad for him too, knowing that this was supposed to be, what's his names?
Oh, it was Guillermo.
Oh, Guillermo.
Guillermo was
the whole project kind of got pushed on his lap because it, like, just didn't have the funding or the timing, and it wasn't supposed to be his.
The studio was trying to rush it because they needed more. They wanted money, and they backed Peter Jackson in the corner. This whole thing looks glossy. There's the barrel scene in Desolation of Smaug where they're bouncing around the river.
How old is it now?
Probably a decade.
Decade.
Right?
Decade?
Yeah, decade.
Okay.
A little bit. Decade and some change. It came
Well, the
out
third
early
one's bad
2010s.
because if I remember, because I read the book is like 300 pages, and I think the last movie is the last 50 pages of the book,
Yeah.
which is crazy because like nothing happens.
Yeah, because Bilbo's knocked out in the book.
Yeah,
which
for
happens
most of it.
in the movie. But so they have to make up a ton of stuff. Yeah, these movies pissed me off. I can't I have no real way of going around it. I was trying to give them a decent shake. I can't. I don't care about any characters. And Legolas looks like
Weird.
painted on. Like,
It's weird.
looks like
Everything
a
about it.
caricature.
Everything about it feels off in the movie. Like the one scene I do love to this day is in the first one when they sing the Misty Mountain song.
Yeah.
But that is no action. As soon as they start moving around on the green screen, it gets a little janky.
It gets real
They need to
janky.
be.
Is that the one where they made Ewan McKellen cry?
Yes.
Is that one of
that
these?
is- Yes. Yes.
These
This
movies.
was the movie. Yeah.
And so
Ugh.
we watched also, this will be our last point, we watched the extended edition, Brian, which
God.
there's this whole, and this is for the real nerds out there, when Gandalf goes to the evil wizard's castle, the necromancer
Yeah.
castle. In the regular version, he like pulls up, spoiler alert, the necromancer Sauron, he pulls up, runs from Sauron for a bit, and then gets captured. That's his story in that movie. In the extended edition, Thorin's father's there.
What?
And yeah, his
I don't think
father
I've ever
who
seen
got,
it.
yeah, his father who like is referenced in the first one. Apparently, he has a whole side quest where he got captured in a battle like 20 years ago. It's the same scenes, but they just edited out or edited him in or edited him out in the original. And when he dies, so it's those same scenes of Gandalf running through the castle, but he's next to him. Like this small, like I promise you, go look it up, Brian.
What is like edit the top of his head in there?
Dude, yeah, and so they do this scene where Gandalf gets like captured.
Yeah.
Where there's the giant like dark like mist.
Yeah.
He's there. He's standing next to him and he's like, Gandalf, tell my son I love him. And then he dies with the Wilhelm scream. I shit you not.
No.
Like that's how I'm like, oh
No.
my god.
I guess it's like I just didn't think about this because I've always watched I will rewatch Lord of the Rings so many times. I've seen the extended editions to the point where I know what's part of them, what's not. I didn't even know there was an extended edition of The Hobbit, let alone one with.
Brian, after
Don't
this,
watch.
Go watch.
Oh,
Just
go watch.
Go look
I
it
think
up.
he wants
scene
me
on-
to see this. Yeah.
I want you to see how fucking funny it is that this
All right.
little dwarf is running next to Gandalf, and then compare it to the original scene and be like, he's supposed to be there, but they just edited him out, which is so funny.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about. The Hobbit movies. I did rewatch World War Z. I'm trying to go.
Boo! I
Yeah,
hate
I'm-
that movie.
I'm going through it.
We all know what the Z stands for.
I read the book.
Zombie.
Yeah, I
Well-
read the book. They don't. It's literally the only thing that's similar between that and the book is the title, which is
Yeah.
crazy. They
No,
like
it's-
literally. Man,
I'm just comparing, like, I watched Tom Cruise versus aliens. Now I've watched Brad Pitt versus zombies. Like, Brad Pitt is not a character in this movie. There's no characterization that
Well,
they
he's
do
supposed
for
to be
him or
like
his
20
family.
different
absolutely,
people.
absolutely crazy. Well, absolutely crazy Israel scene in that.
That's
movie.
what I was saying. The Z does
Yeah.
not stand for zombie.
Yes, it's not-
We should go to Israel.
The other thing,
And building a wall.
I have a lot of things to say about, and Eric, I know it's your movie. One, what ruins their little sanctuary they built is when the Israelis and the Palestinians get
yeah.
along. When they start getting along, that's when the zombies get over the wall. Hilarious. And Eric, I don't know if you knew this. Apparently, Brad Pitt and the director were not on speaking terms by the end. And they had to scrap the ending and reshot it. That whole CDC sequence or whatever.
Yeah,
that World Health,
yeah,
That
yeah.
was a reshot ending, and they were not on speaking terms by that point. So
Damn.
it's like it just shows that
It shows.
because it's supposed to be like, I guess there was supposed to be a final sequence in Russia that they were gonna shoot. Like it was supposed to be a battle, and they scrapped it. And so then they had the like weird ending in the building.
That
Was he
would have
still-
made like more sense because for the movie being completely action the entire time to then come kind of to a screeching halt in the third act.
Luckily, they crashed right where they need to be. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember, watching that movie and being like, man, this is something about this feels off. I don't know.
World
Did I
War
listen? Let's do the book. Yeah, World War Zionist.
Yeah, this is not.
The book is so much different. Like it's not even. They're not even the same vein.
It's like a fun anthology. Not fun, but it's like an anthology. It's so different. Yeah.
Yeah. But
recommend the book.
Eric, kind of a tough week for movies for you, but
I'm excited to get back to.
You need to watch something good immediately.
Yeah. All right. Episode 4, people. Heated rivalry. Things are heating up indeed. Only 2 left in this season. Wow. This was a good one, guys. Definitely, I think the episodes 2 and 3, especially 3, that was their big, a little more big ticket. This is more kind of bringing us back into the Ilya and Shane relationship. But what did you guys think? Any initial thoughts on this episode?
Yeah, you guys want to kind of go in order of the story?
Sure.
Because I was like just like taking notes so I can remember
let's
stuff.
Follow it. Yeah, let's follow the storyline.
First of all,
you have to cliff
in this
notes,
little montage they have of sexting, hooking up, and going back to back for Stanley Cups.
Again,
wild stuff. These guys are on a tier of their own.
They are the great. Yeah, you had said this last week. They are the greatest.
Continuing, they are the greatest. But continuing my critique since day one, and it's maybe not me like going after the show. They just fly through years. Again, another montage to start the show.
What year did we start? What did we start? Because we're 2015. What are we in 2015 now?
Yeah, we're in
2016, something like that.
Because there's been 3 cups.
Their text messages have updated. At the end, it looks more iPhone-ish.
Yeah. That's a cool detail.
They have Instagram now.
Yeah, well, I know. To be fair, he's texting his girlfriend different, but the text bubbles look different, which is funny. Sorry, Eric, you were saying some points. I don't want to cut off your flow.
The season or episode 4 kind of starts very similar to like episode 2, where it's like the texting, sexual tension, banter, but this time now you're actually like seeing their relationship kind of blossom, right? But at the same time, like Ilya's already gone, and as Mike was talking about last week, had like one of one seasons like of all time. And now Shane's going, and he just went back to back for Stanley Cup. So they're running the league.
Yeah.
Like
this is like if Tom Brady was hooking up with Ben Roethlisberger.
I know, right?
Oh, you won a ring? That's nice.
Yeah.
I just went back to back.
Mike, I just clipped that thing. You had talked about it last week about what these dudes did, especially Ilya. His achievement has only been done by 5 hockey players. These dudes are, in fact, the greatest. Can you imagine being fans of? Like, I want to hear Scott Hunter's opinions. His teammates' opinions. He's like, damn, Montreal and Boston are cooking us. They keep winning year after year.
He's good though. He's got banana smoothies on deck.
He's got blueberry banana smoothies. I know. Well, I want to get back. I want to find out what happened with them because he didn't go into his birthday
party. It's been years.
I don't know.
Man.
Who's to say?
That was my reaction. I was like, what happened to them?
Every summer passes, I'm like, did Kip get into? Did he get into grad school?
I don't know.
He's gonna be in a cap and gown next episode. I don't know. I don't know when we'll see them.
They could be married at this point, bro. Yeah, no. I didn't even think about that, Mike. I'm like, damn. I wonder when we're gonna get to find out more about Scott.
They're still at the birthday party. He's still outside the window.
We could spawn back into the same bar, having just a different birthday party. Throw 2 candles on that thing, or 3, 4 candles. We'll be right back like we never left.
These dudes also, man, they've been obviously texting and hooking up. They text so much that, again, they look shocked later on in the episode when people who are close to them be like, you texting at Lily, was it Lily and Jane, the names they have each other? It's like, they're like, what do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, bro, you're literally, Shane's fucking doing it on, Shane's doing it on the job. He'll be at, like, so they're trying to do a magazine shoot, and he's like, miss you.
I'm sorry, I got to text my like he doesn't have like a manager that holds his phone and is like, yo, this Jane is blowing you the fuck up, saying some nasty shit. Jane's got 9 inches for you. I don't know what that means.
No, they I think the thing that this episode really tried to show, Mike, and we'll kind of follow your notes, go there, but it kind of goes from like they have this great thing going, right? It works for them. But then eventually reality comes kicking in, right? New people come onto the scene. People stop texting. That's how it works. Like, right? You don't define relationships, and you get bit. And that's what happened. I feel like that's what we see happen here with Shay. Yeah.
Yeah, when he went over to his house, I was saying, like, after they had hooked up and they're on that couch, I was like, why are they talking like they've never met before?
Yeah. But I heard the thing. Did he Brit the ginger ale? Was that a did I miss something before? Like,
no, that's his favorite drink, I guess.
Yeah, it is his favorite drink. That's why I saw someone. I was looking online because I was like, oh, he just had ginger ale, and I'm like, wait, didn't he? I feel like I remember them saying it. It is his favorite drink, right?
Yeah, he orders it quite a bit, and then you see it throughout the episode.
No,
the thought of you googling ginger ale explained.
No. I looked up like that like something about the scene. I was just like looking for information on that, and then it said, yeah, like ginger ale explained. He did rivalry. No.
Yeah,
the guy. Someone said
it's a
online,
whole YouTube video, like 20 minutes long.
I saw someone on like TikTok or something say, and ginger ale being his favorite drink, and I like had forgotten that was a mention earlier, so like I didn't pick up on that.
That scene with them at the house, which that was Ilya's house in Boston, right? Like that was such a huge scene because you obviously see like Ilya's family, like that whole part come back in, Shane like showing that he cares about that. They get like, to your point, Micah or Brian, where they act like they haven't really like talked before.
Yeah,
like their talks in the past have always felt like they've been like pretty like sexually charged. There hasn't been like getting like a layer deeper, right?
Yeah.
So you start to kind of see that
when he gets to the house, they're doing like nice house small talk, and then he goes like, "Do we have to keep talking?" And he's like, "Nah, that's all right."
Yeah. But then the talk afterwards on the couch, like you said.
Does his dad have dementia? Isla's dad sounds like he doesn't know who his wife is, and
he called his brother to take to deal with it.
He needs to be like monitored, and he didn't recognize his own wife. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, that's bad.
All he knows is disappointment in his son.
Yeah.
Win more. Core memory.
Win more hockey games, damn it. That's what I want. So, are they... I was also kind of curious about that, because it happens right after that conversation on the couch. Are they bisexual, both of them, or is it more like they hook up with girls because they think they should, and they're kind of like, I mean, or maybe it's different for either one, because what does Ilya say? He's like, I like girls and you, but I think when he says that, he's meaning more just like dudes, not him specifically, which I think bummed Shane out. I'm trying to like think.
I don't know. I mean, like, I had it in my, I was like, oh, like, what happens with this girl? I was like, do they have sex? And then they do, but that's like right at the end, but not to jump ahead, but I was wondering, I was like, is he playing like the religious card, or like what's his vibe? But I think Isla probably is. It seems like he's been doing that even before he knew.
Yeah, he's been kind of playing. He's been doing both, probably. It seems like
he's been
he was
having fun.
That. Yeah,
he was in Paris having fun.
Well, then shit gets real on the couch. Very intimate moment, and that just...
It was the sword fighting I was talking about. My bad.
Yes. And a very intimate sword fight, and that short circuits Shane.
Was he about to say I love you?
Real? Yeah, does it get too real for him? Is that kind of was my takeaway? And also, he was kind of reeling probably from hearing that Ilya's like hooking up with like other girls or other people. It seemed like he was reeling from that, and then also things might have gotten a little too real from that. It was like why my initial thought process was that was what was happening, and then that leads into the whole conflict where Shane goes and gets a girlfriend.
But like on the process of that, you see his parents try and like kind of hook him up with someone, like, oh, you should go to tennis with that princess, and then like all his teammates are like, what about your ex? What about that girl you're always texting? And that's when he starts acting
was
like,
was that a teammate? Did I?
Yeah. He was the one, I think in episode 1, invites him over to dinner because his wife wants him to.
Right.
Yeah.
We never actually see those kids he's constantly yelling at. Hey,
he's holding one, right?
No, I know, but there's a bunch of off-screen. They're like, hey, you, get off that thing. They're like, these kids are driving me crazy. And I'm like, where are they?
That scene cracked me up where he's running around the aquarium and he has the baby, and those girls are like, can you hold his baby?
Hold his baby. Yeah.
He's like, this dude was sick. He's like, hold my baby, your baby.
I'm doing all this work. I wonder how much he hangs out with them if they've got ginger ale on deck for him at the crib.
I know. They must. I mean, yeah, so do you think... I was like just trying to think like the thing, because like I couldn't really tell, because I assume that's what it was when what's it, Isla? Is it Isla or Ilya? I can never. Rosanov.
Romanov.
Rosanov.
Rosanov.
So like
Not
Rosanov,
Natasha.
Rosanov starts casually mentioning how he's hooking up with that chick Svetlana, and I think that kind of ticks Shane off, and then they have the intimate moment, and then he freaks out and he leaves, and the next thing we don't really see them together again, right? Until he starts dating Rose.
Yeah, that's
right?
not unusual, but they're not texting either, which is unusual.
Oh, because that was the last text he shows right at the end of the episode. That the last text he got was it? See you soon, which was
it was before the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
And at kind of two different moments throughout the episode where it's like one of Shane's teammates, when they were asking him about like his ex or whatever, he's like when Shane's trying to sneak out to go to Rosanov's house, he's like, oh, like, man, like, go hook up. You always play better after you hook up with someone. And then at the game where they play each other for the first time, where Shane's got now his girlfriend, they both play like bad.
Dude, wait, does Montreal wins, right? Barely.
Montreal wins, but
yeah, they play terribly.
They both play bad.
He was so ready with that, just like,
yeah. Which is like a good in the story of like the episode coming full circle. Like they're obviously both playing well at the beginning, and you see them both playing, and they're hooking up, and at the end they're not together. They have their own things going on, and they're not playing well. So yeah, I like that conflict in the episode. I think at this point in the season, you kind of need something like that.
I was wondering, do you think people like because he's been single, publicly for so long? Do you think he has like that like Tom Brady, Fernando Mendoza like sportstism, where they're like not even worried about women, all he knows is the hockey puck and like that kind of stuff?
Yeah,
I thought like, hey man, just lean into that. Like, I don't think if Mendoza hadn't met his wife in like middle school, where would he be now?
Well, it is kind of funny you say that because they are very different. Obviously, two same draft class, they're parallels. But it seems like Rosenov's more like the the party boy.
He'll
like
go out, yeah.
He's out.
Yeah.
There's probably a bunch of people who have stories about hooking up with him. Whereas, like, you see Hollander, who's very much been like obviously we know what he's been doing, but he does not see anybody ever.
Yeah, he's somehow satisfied with like twice a year.
Yeah,
he's good.
Getting the rose
those boxes.
He's got his
Rosanov.
I thought that was something else. Through the episode, like you see the whole ginger ale thing more than ever, and then towards the end, he's stressed out and
he starts drinking.
And he starts drinking. Like he like starts drinking beer and.
I can't say I really blame him. It's been stressful.
What kind of nice restaurant doesn't have ginger ale? How are you making my drinks?
Yeah, they all also look like him. They all also act like he's requesting obscure weird soda.
It could be any brand. I think he just wants something non-alcoholic and bubbly.
But I feel like every bar has fucking ginger ale, and everyone's like,
almost
ginger ale.
What about ginger beer? It's the same thing, non-alcoholic.
Well, ginger beer's a little more spicy. But
I'm sure you can handle it.
I'm sure he can, yeah. No, but like the first guy, maybe that first place was too fancy, but I was surprised. They're like, oh, can I get a sparkling water instead? I'm like, oh, excuse me, you don't have a soda on your tap? Okay.
You got sparkling water, but not ginger.
And then the second guy, he goes, hey man, do you think I just get ginger? I mean, I could, but why would I? It's like, what? Like, what does he say? It's not a beer.
So if you're a bartender and you meet one of these closeted hockey players, your success rate is like 80%. I really thought him and the hockey player were going to have something, and then he went on to meet the actress. Yeah. I was like, why is he flirting with the bartender? It's like the most he said all night. Yeah. I was like, if you're a gay bartender, maybe just shoot a shot at any hockey player.
But to the point of the actress, I do like that they kind of laid out that whole scene where he actually gets to know her, and they do have good chemistry and good banter. Because it could have easily fallen into the trap where it's like the bounce back girl and there's not like a lot of substance to her necessarily. But now I'm actually like I like the character. Like I want to see how this conflict plays out between.
Is she a Marvel actress? Is that what they got? Squad X Squad?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think anyone gets kidnapped in Marvel. I was trying to put it together, but they kept it vague.
Yeah. I have a question about the end. I don't know if maybe I was bugging. Obviously, that banger song's playing, right? When, they're both the same club, and he's dancing with his girlfriend, and, Rosanov's over there with some chicks, and you could tell that there's some yearning going on.
Yeah.
What was her friend doing? Was she
all up behind them?
Yeah.
I wrote in my comments, "What in the Challengers?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't reference hooking up the three of them or anything. She's dancing with him as a girlfriend would, right? And I just see him. He comes up, hands him the beer, and then snakes behind him, and is like,
He's like right on him. He's right on him.
What was that?
I think maybe she's like, my boyfriend, low fruity. Maybe we're all just having fun. Maybe we're all just having fun.
No, listen, that's fine. It's just like we haven't met her friend yet before, if I recall. Like, have we met him previously?
Not outside of this episode.
So they have a drink together, and then he's like, "Can you get me a beer?" Yeah.
Oh, you mean like in the episode? Have we met him before?
Yeah, I just meant,
he was at the first party.
Okay, but they didn't like flirt or anything, did they? No. I was so confused because the scene I was on. Oh, sorry, you go ahead. I was just saying the scene made sense to me, like where I could they're dancing and they're making eye contact across the bar, but then all of a sudden I just see this dude behind him.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
But a little Challengers moment.
The friend also made eye contact with Rosanov at the bar.
I think he's like some kind of gay bloodhound, and he can just he's like nah. I smell it on you.
Fruit, yeah.
I smell it on you.
He's like,
smell like apples and grapes and pears and bananas, all kinds of fruit.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
he's sniffing them out. That's what I put in my notes. I was like, actress's assistant smelled the gay on Isla like a mile away. Just direct eye contact was like, you.
Well then, yeah. I mean, he must have smelled it on Shane too, because Shane is not even.
He was smelling.
Yeah, he literally. I mean, can you imagine that? Like you're dancing with your girlfriend at a bar, and it's like you see what, excuse me.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah, literally. Yo, that shit tripped me up. But I was so distracted.
He didn't mind. I think they were gonna have a good vibe.
Then they had to go to the bathroom. They saw each other. It's that song that was smacking.
Have you seen that TikTok trend?
No, what is
Girls will go to the bar. It's like they'll play that song as the TikTok sound, and they'll just recreate it with 4 girls. And I was wondering what the hell they were doing, but now it makes sense.
Now it makes sense.
It hasn't reached Instagram Reels.
Hey, listen, I think about this episode. There wasn't
give it a month or a year.
There wasn't a ton of. I feel like this episode doesn't have as much content, obviously, as some others. But as in classic show fashion, usually the penultimate episode is when some real
goes down.
Shenanigans, shit goes down. So we're getting set up. I mean, listen, they were yearning. He had sex with his girlfriend. I don't know what was going through his mind. I wasn't there. I know what was going through Rosanov's mind when he was taking solo cranking.
The simultaneous nut of doom and despair.
You're fucking funny.
Of yearning. No, it's gonna come to a head next episode, and so I'm excited. To see. Yeah. So next week we'll be back with episode 5.
Yeah, absolutely. That was good stuff. All right.
Into the movie of the week.
Movie of the week.
Jesus, that's the transition, Brian.
Oh,
that's on you, Brian.
Sorry. Movie of the week this week. I chose 2001's A Knight's Tale.
Right.
Wow. This movie is starring Heath Ledger. Let me see who's written and directed by. I believe it's Brian Hedgeland. Hedgeland. I'm sorry. Essentially, the story of A Knight's Tale is it's these 3 squires played by, was it Alan Tudyk, Heath Ledger, and Robert Baratheon.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
It's Robert
Baratheon.
Their knight that they serve has passed. You meet him later when he's not dead. He's a younger man. I forget his name. He dies. And they decide oh shit, what are we gonna do? And Heath Ledger's character William decides well, what if we just make me a knight and we pretend to be knights and we go enter these tourneys so we can make some bread, get some honor. And then as things progress, their squad grows. He starts doing pretty well. They getting attention from both the princess, the public, and someone a little more nefarious. What was he, Count? What's his face? He had a name. He had a dumb name.
Evil cheats a lot.
Yeah, it's Mr. Cheater. Count Adamar.
Yeah. Count 21 Savage, the way he was talking.
Yeah.
Or Count Future, I should say.
Yeah. So, this movie was, listen, there was no battles or dragons or anything like that. It was strictly jousting. they couldn't make movies about jousting back in the day. Now they could. This guy was like, he's just a love of the game of jousting. I now know the technical rules of jousting.
Yep.
Which is going to be great.
They explain the rules of jousting multiple times.
Shout out Paul Bettany, or who was it that? Oh, it's the evil guy or the bad guy.
Yeah, Count Adamar at one point explains to the princess, or she's not a princess, or Lady Jocelyn.
Well, she has money to travel, but is some sort of nun. I don't know.
Traveling all over Europe, like
a lady. She's a lady of something. She basically explains the rules in depth. My thoughts on this movie initially, like, I didn't really know what vibe they were going for, but there were peaks and valleys for me. Like, there are points where I'm like, this is going on way too long. What the hell is happening? Why are there so many needle drops? Like a low rider. But then I will say, once it refined itself a little bit towards the end, once you meet the prince, the undercover prince, and there were some moments, especially in that sprint, that I think it hit the right emotional beats. I was getting hyped up. It dragged a little bit in the middle there. My God, though, that was my thing. What'd you guys think? I had a lot of fun with this one. I think it was a little too long.
Yeah, a ton of cheese in this one. This was provolone. This is cheddar. Like, this is cheesy. But
this is whatever Drake May threw at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Soon.
This was a ton of cheese. I had fun with it. Like, to your point on the needle drops, I was like, it started with a Queen song.
We Will Rock You with the electric guitar horn.
Yeah. I was like, there's a lot going on. And then I do think you said, what was the song that I always call it the George Lopez song. But I'm like, we're doing a whole training montage to that. I was like, this is too much for me. Yeah. I wasn't angry, though. I wasn't angry this time. I was sitting in my living room. I wasn't angry. But I had fun. I think it took a while to get its legs underneath it. Like, forming the team, building the squad. I'm with that,
Once they get the crew together, it's
everything
better.
In the middle. I was getting real angry at the princess lady. She's like, if you really love me, you'll lose. I was like, what are you talking about? What are we doing right now?
Hot take, he should have fucked the blacksmith. She was the one for him. She taught him how to dance. She made his armor. She helped him write that love note. And she was real from the beginning.
She joined the team, too. She's part of the crew. Part of the fucking squad.
For free. Yeah.
Oh, she built all his armor. Not bad.
Yeah.
Micah, what?
She's a ride or die from the jump.
Oh, yeah. I think the chemistry worked with it. Mike, I want to hear your opinion. I will say, I think that was one of the things that worked for this movie once they were together. Paul Bettany, Rob Baratheon, Blacksmith Lady, Alan Tudyk, Heath Ledger, Jocelyn. I guess you were kind of there, not really. Yeah. I did like their crew. They were ride or die. I thought the chemistry worked more or less, some more than others. Paul Bettany, I thought, was really good in this movie.
Yeah, it's fun.
What'd you think, Micah?
Yeah, I would say like standouts, Heath Ledger and Paul Bettany for me. But when you originally said this, I immediately thought of a different movie, and that's why I was like kind of surprised and like dreading watching this. I thought you were talking about Your Highness from 2011.
Oh no! And
I was like, dear God! But I watched
you said something to me this last week, and you're like, I guess I have to watch that stoner movie this weekend. I was like, what? I was like, did I miss something? I'm like,
I was so blown. You have no idea. I was so.
Was it related?
Huh? Yeah. Well, yeah. And then I would say like this movie's about like 40 minutes too long, and I was thinking like, where did those 40 minutes go? I don't know, but I liked how weirdly contemporary it was. Like right in the beginning, during the We Will Rock You, and they have what are basically like football fans like in the stands for the jousting. That was funny, and I was like, okay, how many of these like anachronisms are we gonna get? And it was just the music and that one chick's hair, which was just wild every time.
Oh yeah. I think you said, where did these 40 minutes go? Because after when I started thinking about like this movie should have been like an hour 40, hour 35, hour 40 would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Well, it would have been. I think it would have been a pretty solid movie if it did that. I thought back on it, and I think it was a lot in the first act.
That's my favorite part. I was like, we can wrap it up right here.
No, I know, but some of the trainings went too long. I think some of the Jocelyn scenes went on way
Everything
too
in
long.
Paris took way too long.
There were some unnecessary scenes of just like banter about like a lot of like jousting talk, even though we've really already hammered home how
we
this
see
game
a lot
works.
of like full jousting, and I think that might be where a lot of it is. But I guess that's the movie, so I don't know. I do like, this is like one of those movies that you couldn't would look so different if it were made today. I really admire them for building one set and then just lying to you that it's a different place.
Yeah.
We're in Paris now. No, we're not.
They did They had them. Like, they did build those cool. Like, I did like the shot they did when they were walking through that cathedral. I know. That was cool.
Yeah.
But I will say you're right, Micah. There were a couple scenes where, like, they're on a river or they're in the woods, and I think in the Paris one they put a backdrop of like Notre Dame.
Yeah, a little
so,
bit
like,
different.
Yeah, like,
you know?
it was like no, but it was, and it was just a bunch of different like. Oh,
once you get to the lists are the same. Like,
you gotta change the banners. Change the banners. Add a couple more pillars.
Paint something different. Yeah, I'm like, man, we are in this. Which I like, though, because it's not like it looks real. It looks tangible. You can fill the stands with people.
Yeah, I will say, I think that was a good thing this movie did, too. The hits, because whatever they were doing, it felt like someone getting hit with a piece of wood across the chest, because it probably was. Like,
I also like the montage of him, like, when that evil woman was like, lose for me. And he was just getting railed, and they were just throwing wood chips. Like,
just thinking the same thing. I thought that was mad funny too, like that the splinter. I think the only scene, there was two scenes that I liked. His reunion with his dad, I thought was nice. And also, I saw it coming 1,000 miles away, but it still hyped me up. Was when Prince Edward pulls up, and is like, "You're not. I'm gonna knight you." I'm like, "Oh, I wonder how he's gonna get out of this pickle." But it still made me excited.
He was the king of England.
It was funny because David got back when I was watching this at the end of my workday, and he showed up halfway through the movie, and he literally just goes like, "The prince is gonna save him." The prince, like, he just calls it immediately. And so, two things on note. One, like, I love that being a knight in this age just means that you're a glorified soccer player. Like, you don't own land. You're supposed to be a noble.
Going on.
They're like, we don't care about that. Like, they don't see any battle. No one dies in this movie. They just have to see them.
Except for the first guy.
Yeah, except for the first guy. Play soccer, right? But then you're seeing Heath Ledger be like, I'm a knight. I don't run. I'm like, buddy, like, what are you talking about? You just play a game. And the second thing, we were dying at the end during the final scene where, you know, he takes his armor off, you know, if he gets hit, he's dead. And when he's charging, does he just scream his own name?
William!
he's just like, William! Like, he screams his own name.
I guess the idea was, like, more because now he's, like, actually Sir William Thatcher, not Sir Ulrich von Liechtenstein.
What a stupid, ugly name. Every time Jocelyn said it, I was like, someone that hot should never say a name that ugly. It was offensive,
we were
honestly.
Dying. David's like, could you imagine if I was going to battle? I was like, David! Like, just screaming my own name. Like,
you know, it was actually one part that we kind of skipped over, the needle drops, because there was obviously the AC/DC one at the very end, whatever, and then there was whatever played when they were dancing the ball. I don't know that song.
That was Bowie.
Was it Bowie? I did crack up when they were like, so everyone's coming back to town. The boys, if you say, we're coming back to town. Yeah. What should we play here?
Expensive but lazy joke. Expensive but lazy joke.
The boys were quite literally coming back to town, and I don't know if they hadn't been to London in that long. I'm like, Jesus, where the fuck were
you? It's a whole season. I don't know.
It didn't really line up either because, like, William hasn't been there for 12 years, but the other guys.
But the other guys been like 5. But they met up at the same time, and have they not? I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't really get that. But I guess
sticklers to every detail.
I did like the child casting. I thought they looked like their adult selves pretty well.
Yeah.
I did not like when he rides back in and you see the kid on the stock also, and then they turn it into him, and I was like, yeah, I get it. And then I was like,
Mike, I had the same thought where when he sees the first kid waving, I'm like, just like when he was a kid. Then it's like, no, guys, it's him. It's like,
jingle jangle.
It is him, though.
Jingle jangle.
Jingle jangle.
This was made by a guy who loved jousting, probably more than anyone else ever has.
Loved jousting.
Yeah. But you know what the thing is too? I'm taking his word for that's how jousting works in terms of scoring. Like in Night of the Seven Kingdoms in the next episode, Eric, they might go jousting. I'd be like, oh, that's a point. And they're like, no,
that's a.
Oh, that made sense to me.
Breaking lances.
Like, you know, it seems, but if the point is to break your lance on them, right? Because you're hitting them so hard.
I thought you were supposed to. No.
Wouldn't you just like pre-saw your lance? Like, oh, it broke.
Well,
I scored, everybody.
Because the idea, right, is if you just like glance them, right, and it doesn't break. That's not the point. But like, yeah, I get your point. Like,
it's gotta shatter and explode.
Well, I mean, like I said, Micah, that was my favorite physical gag they did with the splinters.
Yeah.
That was funny. I think this movie for me was one that I think because of a 97 Kings came out, a lot of people have been reminiscing about this movie, being like, that was an underrated movie from 2001. And I could see how if this movie when this movie came out now, seeing it be as underrated, I feel like it's three dudes who have never seen it. I assume I never had. And I'm like, I see the appeal. Yeah, I don't know if I love it. I like it.
I think this would have hit crazy on TV when I was younger.
I bet. Yeah, early 2000s. You caught this on TV.
This would be like my like Shanghai Nights or like Wild Wild West or what is the Jackie Chan one where he's in the West, you know?
There's Shanghai Nights or Shanghai Noon.
Shanghai Nights, or Noon.
There's two, there's like two of them.
There's one where they go across the pond, and there's one where
Shanghai Noon is the first one with No, I get your point. And
like movies, that.
There's also movies I feel like we can all back up with it. Like maybe you owned it on DVD or VHS. Maybe you saw it on cable a lot, and you watch it now. You're like, I know it's not that great, but it holds a special place in my heart. This is one that I watch later where. I don't know. I can't think of the next time I'm going to watch this again, but I enjoyed my time.
When you're in a jousting mood.
This is like a very safe movie, I think. There's a lot of, Paul Bettany's pretty naked for a lot of this, but I think you could show this to like a family setting. It'd be fine.
Yeah. I think like you said, it was kind of safe in the sense where there wasn't really a huge conflict. Like, right, he gets discovered, but the princess doesn't care. All his friends, they're all on board. And then he gets
the
beaten
love
up.
is real.
And then even when he gets cheated, it pretty much affects one turn.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna go down hard.
And even like at the end,
this ain't Gladiator.
When spoiler, when he wins, right? Because he's always gonna win. Like, it's not like the guy gets arrested for cheating or anything. It's just like, oh, he beat him. He got the girl. That's it.
I like how they did that lean over him.
Happy ending.
That lean over him sequence was actually all in his mind. That didn't even actually happen.
Yeah.
Well, I was wondering when they rewound for a second and replayed him knocking him off his horse. I was like, did he not do that? Is that him in his concussed state? But he still gets the girl, so it's like a moral victory. But no, he fully rocked his shit.
I do want to point out something because we can wrap this up. There's not much more to talk about. But I saw someone talking about this movie on TikTok or something, and someone pointed out there's apparently an extra if you rewatch the opening scene, who just did not get it. She's completely missing it every time. Like, you can just see it. But I think they did a good job with that. I think, Micah, that's what you could give this movie, if nothing else, is that the practical sets, even though there's probably just one of them, they built one big jousting arena, and they got their money's worth.
Yeah.
How many horses they had to use for this movie? I think everyone had to be on horseback at one point.
Ton of people.
Yeah. Cool. All right, but who is... All right, well, that was a fun one. I think that... now with the Night of Seven Kingdoms... It made me now appreciate jousting. So who is next?
It is me.
Eric, lay it on us.
Yeah, next week we're talking episode 5 of Heated Rivalry, and we're talking Wuthering Heights as well.
Ooh.
Get to the theaters. Get hot and steamy next week's episode.
Heathcliff.
Hell
yeah. Jacob Alone. He grabbed me by the thigh, and I was. What did she say? She said some crazy shit. Margot Robbie.
Is that in the book? Oh
no. They were asking about he was so strong. I think she's married. Like, and she had some quote about filming the scene with
40.
She's like,
Jacob Elordi's 26.
I'm 40.
Get away from that child, Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. So
I'm excited.
Wuthering Heights, it is.
All right, I'm excited.
Well, we want to hop into the game?
Yeah, I guess we can do the game, right? I feel like we're not going to go too much on news and stuff. I don't know how much is...
Yeah, there's not a ton in the news section.
All right.
Someone can mention it while Brian's setting up, if you want to talk about
Eric,
it.
you want to run down some of the highlights while I get this set up?
I'll just run through some of the news here. In the box office category, Marty Supreme this last week passed Everything Everywhere All at Once to become A24's highest grossing film of all time. So... good for Marty Supreme. Some news in casting announcements. Austin Butler is set to star as Lance Armstrong in a new biopic directed by Edward Berger. All right, Austin
I like the way
Butler.
that sounds on paper.
Edward Berger.
Yeah, going back to the biopics, Austin, but it's with a good director. And then I know Brian's talked about Helldivers before, and he is a Helldiver himself.
I saw Jason Momoa, right?
Yep, they found their lead.
So is there nothing that dude would say no to? He's getting he's like what I'll do anything kind of guy.
Does he have like a worst movie? Like what is? I mean,
Minecraft. I don't know.
Oh
that
yeah,
made so much money.
Yeah,
I, mean, I guess. Yeah, I can't really. He also like not really even the star. I don't know. He did those two.
He was in the latest Fast and Furious.
That's right.
Was he like the
spinoff? It was him and Statham, right?
Was he the Rock's
No,
brother?
he's the villain. He's the villain.
Oh, but they found out they're friends now. You know, of course, like everyone gets absorbed. He's not part of the family.
What? He's not. He doesn't.
That's like, wait, Michael, we watched this and you fell asleep halfway.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, what
do you want me to do?
As the way the franchise stands right now, Jason Momoa is winning. Like and then on a literal cliffhanger where he's blowing up Vin Diesel, and Vin Diesel's child. But he is the villain, and he used the Vin Diesel's idea that he turns everyone on to become part of his family against him. So,
Mike, you know the thing about street fights?
What?
The street always wins. Did you see that? What the fuck did he just say?
And then he breaks the ground.
He like stomps on the ground. All right, well, that's gonna be something. Eric, got anything else for us before we get into the game?
Brian, you had sent this on our group chat. Mike Flanagan writing, directing, latest film adaptation of Stephen King's The Mist for Warner Brothers. He's doing everything in horror now, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. It's pretty much all that. You know what's so funny? Somebody said, I'm excited for this, but like Frank Darabont's is obviously super popular. It's like a really good adaptation of The Mist, the one from the 2000s. And number two, I disagree with this one, though. Somebody said, like, cool that Mike's doing this, but, like, I'd like to see an original for Mike Flanagan. And I'm like, bruh, the only TV series he's done that's not an adaptation is Midnight Mass. Every single one has been an adaptation of something. That's just what he does.
Yeah,
whatever. I'm intrigued. He's definitely getting a lot of work. Good for him.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Flan, again, not Mike Flan. It's the first time.
Yeah. Well done. You did that.
Thank
All
you.
right, Eric, walk us through what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Ooh, what the fuck was that?
Sorry, I didn't get to use it earlier when I was talking about the moment.
Play it again.
Yeah, I didn't get to hear it. What did it say? What even is that?
It's Charlie XCX.
Oh, brat.
Yeah.
I was like, what? All right.
I don't know.
I
don't
Letterboxd, guys. We all use it. We're all fans of the app, Letterboxd. In honor of us using Letterboxd, I've made a little matchmaker game where I've written down some of the most popular reviews that have gone viral for 2025 movies. And based on these reviews that I've written down, I want you to try and guess what the movie is.
Okay.
I've kind of built it out in the way where, Brian, you had that game, the scenes game, right? Where only one of you would go and you'd show one scene that was harder.
Yeah.
If you got on the first scene, you get a certain amount of points. Blah, blah, blah. I have an example here.
Okay. So do I go? Should I go through the next slide?
So well thought out.
So it's going to start like this always. And then you click once and the first review is going to pop up. And I've put in also the usernames of everyone's reviews. So
nice.
No
Very
copyright. You know what we're talking about.
So you can make a guess here. He should have gone figure skating instead.
So
what does maroons mean?
That is the username of the person that wrote.
Oh, okay.
So just in case, we're not getting copyright striked out here. A shout out to
copywriting.
Shout out to everyone.
He's giving him credit. I think it's
people would have to
watch. You know?
Yeah.
I'm giving him credit.
All right, so Mike and I guess he should have gone.
Yeah, I was gonna do it where we could get. I think I've put like 9 in total, so we could, or 8 in total, and then there's a bonus one at the end if it's tied. But we could do one by one. I'm saying like movie by movie, so we could go. But this is just an example, so or you guys could work. You guys could work together also. But
Michael, what do you think? You want to work together?
You want to make it a competition?
You should have gone into figure skating instead. To be honest,
2025.
These are all 2025 movies.
We think about something.
Oh, is this Black Phone 2?
It is Black Phone 2. Skip
right.
once.
Okay, I see. So then you gave some So then they get easier.
Yeah, these might be too easy, but maybe some of them are gonna. I've made it so some of them are definitely harder.
So why don't we try to go against each other, Michael? We'll alternate.
That works.
So this first one is Brian. So if you get it on the first one, I'll give you 3. If you get it on the second one, 2, and then
makes sense to me. Makes sense to me.
Michael, you want to go first, buddy?
No, he said you're going first.
Yeah, you're going first, Brian.
All right. And I'm up.
Yep.
Yeah. It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl.
I've definitely made them. That example was easy. So it's so confusing sometimes. So I'll give you one guess per thing. So you might as well get a
25 movie. It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl. The other problem is I wish I had a list of all the 2025 movies.
I know. If it was in front of you, you'd probably have an easier time. But that's kind of the point.
No, I get it. I can't just do that. God. Fuck, it's so hard because the worst part I'm going to look back and I'm going to feel so stupid.
The concept of being a girl and being confused.
Yeah. I'm confused right now.
You're confused. I'm fucking confused.
All right, I'm not going to guess this one. I can't think. I need another hint.
Okay. One more. Yep.
Hell for people who can't even pick a restaurant. Oh, fuck me. I know this one too. Shit. Oh my god, I know. Oh, this is going to drive me crazy. I think I remember seeing this review.
This is also, I've chosen movies I think we've all seen. So
it's a choice one. Fuck me. This is going to drive me so crazy. Hell for people who can't even pick a restaurant. You have to make it's choices thing. Is it? No. Look, I know I'm gonna get this wrong. Fuck, I gotta go another hint. Damn it! Wait, why am I being so stupid? I feel like I'm being so dumb right now. I can't remember any of my movies. All right, Micah. Obviously, I just didn't get it because I'm being a fucking idiot. Eternity. Fuck me in the ass. That's so crazy. I should have got that.
Did you have any idea, Micah, or was that too? Did I make that too hard?
I was thinking of the Celine Song movie.
No,
from the
as soon as you said it, Eric, that was good hints. I just it's hard to recall.
It's hard. It is hard
to recall the movies. That's funny. Okay, all right, Micah. Right. No points for Brian.
All right, Micah's up. The first one.
Hey, y'all, just over there. Is this Testament of Ann Lee?
Oh my god, how did you get that?
Yo, you just sniped that.
Oh,
that's
Micah
crazy. That's crazy, man.
That's a little easier because it would just come out. So that's fair. But good shit, Micah. All right, Brian, your turn.
Challengers Trump and Minecraft.
Oh, wait.
Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck is this? Challengers Trump and Minecraft.
I feel bad because now I feel like maybe these are too hard for
That's
Brian.
Okay. That's part of the game. It's part of the game.
Yeah.
Sometimes these things I remember I made similar games to this, and you write the hints, and it's so.
You think it's.
You think it's Eric's gonna.
Well,
really
this
like
one's
this
supposed to be really hard. And again, these are all movies we've seen. And I think we've talked about on the pod. So, in one aspect or another.
Challenge. All right, let me go for a second one. I'm literally him and also him. Oh. It's not Sinners. No. That's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. Why would that have anything to do with Minecraft? I saw him and him. It's not him, is it?
No, it's not him. It's not him.
I know I can't. The film equivalent of when you're like, who the hell is in my Google Doc? Only to realize it's you in a different tab. Oh, fuck, wait. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this fucking game, bro. It's gonna try, alright. It's a fucking something in.
What are the context clues?
It's someone messing with somebody else. There's a fuck me. I actually cannot recall movies from this past year right now. I'm dying. Oh fuck! I'm being such an Mickey 17. I just saw this movie the other day too. Fuck, that's so funny.
Damn.
All right, Micah's kicking my ass. Go ahead. All right, Micah, you're up, buddy.
What quitting alcohol does to him? All right. Quitting. Who's sober? Who's sober in 2025? Oh. I might need that second hint. Let me get it.
All right.
Really good seatbelt ad.
It also does really require you to remember the movies.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was like, you're like going through and you knew it was this past year.
Yeah.
I'll get it back. Don't worry.
I might need a third one.
Someone that's quit alcohol, and there's certainly car crashes in the movie.
All right.
I don't do favors for my neighbors. Huh. Man, is this weapons?
It is not weapons. No.
Caught stealing.
Oh, caught stealing. Who quits alcohol?
He does.
He needs
Oh,
to.
that's right, because he drunk drove and killed his friend. I
He's
totally
supposed to.
pigeonholed
He's
this movie.
He's supposed to anyway. All right. What do I got? A really pretty poop from a butt. Is it him?
If you had got it off this, I would have gone crazy. Would you
Is
say
it him?
It's not him. No.
Okay. I like the color red. Great color. Blue is also nice. Oh my god, fuck. What is it? I like the color red. Blue is also nice. Was the poop? See, when you said poop in the butt, I was thinking of the first movie that came to my mind that I'd like looked good, but I thought it was shitty.
Yeah,
was him.
Well, exactly. That's what you should be going out.
I know, but I gotta now I gotta remember. Wait, like who is good? Like what? No, it can't be that. Fuck me in the butt. Oh fuck! What? I need another hint. Oh fuck! They finally did. They finally made a machine. We found a machine that learns to love. It's not companion, is it?
Oh
my
no,
God.
that's a good guess.
Are you done, Brad?
Do you give up?
I do. This is Tron.
I never even saw. I never saw Tron. I never saw Tron.
I should have made Micah go.
It's okay. That's all right. That's okay.
I realize maybe these reviews. It's so much easier.
It's all right. Micah. Technically, Micah is only up 3, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's like,
wait, you're going backwards. Oh
yeah, I know. I was just checking to see if he got that one. He didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. All right. I can still come back with one
That's
turn.
Right.
All right,
right.
Micah.
Yep.
I love being single. But it's a quote.
I'm realizing I should have just made this so you guys work together.
It's okay. I'm having fun. I'm still having fun.
Yeah.
Is this did only I watch this? I wonder. I guess you can't answer that, but no, we all watched it.
We talked about all these movies. We talked about the pod in some capacity, or I should say, I've seen all these movies. So,
ooh, okay.
I've seen all these movies. So, if you
I'm gonna need the second hit.
Next hint.
Yeah. Becoming non-binary speedrun. I'm so much worse. Chekhov's mechanical saw.
What does it mean?
This one would have been too easy.
Okay. Eric, this happens every time we do a prompt-based one.
Yeah.
Mechanical saw.
People will whiff them. The game is good. The game is not flawed. Mike and I emphasize.
I love being
hard.
single.
It is.
Becoming not someone gets like castrated is what it sounds like. With a mechanical saw. Oh yes. This is Together.
Yes, it's together. Good job, Micah.
So Micah has what, 4 now?
Yeah.
He has 4. You each have 1 left, but there is.
You have 1, Brian.
There is a bonus round, so
I get 1?
You get points.
You have a point.
Right. When will you be back? I don't know, by 6, 7, depending on traffic. When I tell you, I activated.
So that first part is a quote in the movie.
Okay.
And then that part where he says, "When I tell you, I activated like the Winter Soldier."
When will you be back? Like 6, 7. Wait, oh my god, we just talked about a 6, 7 reference in a movie, like early, and I'm like blanking on it now.
So you got to think it came out when 6, 7 was a relevant joke.
I mean, that's like yeah.
Yeah. And again, we've all these are movies we've all talked about.
Give me.
So.
I mean, like I'd say, give me a hint, but it's like this is literally the hint. Oh,
yeah, this would have been hard. The first clue is always supposed to be hard. Micah just nailed that one on Testament Family.
I feel like I gotta take a shot in the dark of a movie that came out this year just to like see if I get it. Because I thought it was a request a hint. Wake Up Dead Man.
No.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Long necks. What? I'm so bad at this game, it's not even funny. Long necks. Is that a reference to something? Am I stupid?
No, I'm sorry. I'm being an asshole.
Long legs is not this year. Was there a Keeper?
I would take it.
Keeper.
It's Keeper.
Bang.
Good job, bro.
All right, that's 2. I was like, as soon as you said that's when the Osgood connected, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, I saw it with the minute.
Yeah, all right. Let's me cake. All right, it's Keeper. And that's when I made because I was like, Long Legs didn't come out this year. And I'm
yeah,
like,
when you
Keeper.
said, yeah.
Keeper. All right, hey, I got one. That's
there
good.
You go.
All right, it makes me feel a little better. Okay, Mike, are you ready? Get this wrong.
What guys do instead of therapy.
I think I know this one.
There's a couple of movies this could be about. Is this Hamnet?
Is not Hamnet.
Ooh.
No.
Can I get the... All right. Okay, is this, what was that fucking Ari Aster movie? It's like, what's the name of that Ari Aster movie? Joaquin Phoenix. And... do they have a podcast in that? I don't know.
Is that your guess?
Yeah, the Joaquin Phoenix.
It is not Eddington.
Eddington. Oh,
right.
fuck.
You have another guess?
There's a cop. They need therapy and they have a podcast.
I know it. I think. I don't know, actually. I think I do.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
I don't know if that's the Stabby, but that's interesting. Man, there's a cop. There's men who need therapy. They have a podcast. What the fuck? It came out this year.
Take a guess, asshole.
All right, Brian.
I'm kidding. Take your time, Micah. Take your time.
Man. I'm starting to fill air so I can think. Podcast one is throwing me crazy. Is there a cop in that movie? Is this the robot girlfriend movie?
Not Companion.
Oh, fuck. All right. I guess I'm out.
Brian, do you know?
It's Begonia. Is it Begonia?
It is Begonia.
Who has a podcast? Oh, my.
Yeah.
It is. Stavros. It is Stavros.
That's why
Oh, my fucking God. God damn it.
That's why I was like, he's got it. He's got it. All right, so how's this last round work, Eric? So Micah's up 4-2 right now.
It is. So this one I was gonna have you can each get a guess per, I guess. I'll let Brian go first because he's down.
All right, I'll just see what happens. I'm not really that pressed about if it gets weird to win. Let's just see.
So don't confirm or deny. Maybe I can also get it right.
Yeah.
White people.
And so also this movie is the only one that didn't come out last year.
Well, okay.
Okay, but we've still talked about it on the pod.
White people shaking my damn head. It's intriguing.
And the last hit on that, it has been a movie of the week.
Fuck.
Excuse me.
Oh man, Micah. I mean, this might be all you, bro. I cannot think of anything right now.
It's been a movie of the week.
Movie of the week.
Is this Hostiles?
It's not Hostile.
Hostiles. I'll take a random guess. I guess I don't fucking know. I'm trying to think of a movie of the week.
Did you already guess the movie? Oh no, you.
No,
it's a movie of the week that did not come out last year. So, Mike, that was a good guess with Hostiles.
I'm trying to think of a movie we watched that was earlier than that. I don't know. Hell of a Summer. No, that came out last year. Never mind. That doesn't count. No, whatever. Fuck it. Next one. They're just playing. Oh, is this I'm about to say is this Speak No Evil? No, fuck. That's not right. Speak No Evil. I was thinking. Did that come out last year? It might have.
Not a movie of the week.
Not a movie of the week.
Oh, it wasn't movie of the week. I'm dumbass. I'm a idiot. Never mind. Go ahead.
They're just playing, and it's
I don't know why
white
that's
people.
Where my brain went immediately.
They're just playing, quote unquote. They're just playing.
All right, they're just playing.
I immediately thought of a movie that came out this year, which is not right. They're just playing. So maybe they're fighting. I don't know. White people fighting, maybe?
I know, I can't think of this at all.
Trying to think of all the movies of the week.
Yeah,
There's been quite a few. Fuck. It'd be one of your movies, probably, Brian.
Yeah, it does. It does feel like it, doesn't it? It feels like something I should know. It feels like I should be right up my alley, and I'm fucking
with the Watcher in the Woods.
That's what I do. I thought about.
You might as well take guesses like that, though. Like,
all right. Still one of the most successful failures in the history of things. What does that mean? Oh man, fuck. Oh, that's funny. Successful failure, Micah. Because at this point you won, so let's just see if we can get this together.
All right,
let's work together.
I think Legend is out. I don't think that was very successful.
No, Legend's out. I'm trying to think what other ones. I guess Roar. Oh, Roar!
Roar, yeah, Roar. It's Roar.
Oh, damn it! Roar!
The very first one.
Oh, that was a good.
That was a good guess.
Eric, it was a good game. We're just really bad at. Yeah.
They're just playing is so funny because he's getting shredded in that scene.
He's just trying to he's actually trying to finish the dialogue while they're
eating him a little. Yeah.
Oh, that was fun, Eric. I just was so bad at it. Oh, that was good.